Hey, good day, everyone. This will be a recovery video log for September 8th, 2025. It was a Monday. It was a good, decent day all around. We got back from our trip to go see my brother's wedding last night, and I was like, we got home, and I was like, okay, I gotta wake up tomorrow and get right back on track with like doing my video logs and doing all my stuff. Did not really do that. So all the goals for the day were to brush teeth, make a morning video log, catch up on the September video logs because I hadn't made them for the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday before, which I didn't end up doing. Wake up at 9, laundry load, unpack bag, upload video logs, wash towels, and shower. The only ones I didn't do were catch up September video logs, morning video log, and finish unpacking my bag all the way, so everything else got done. But didn't make a morning or an evening video log, so that kind of sucks. But yeah. I woke up and I immediately went to check on the garden and pick the green beans. So I was like, we'd been gone for a whole weekend, and there was a whole bunch of stuff, and tomatoes were starting to ripen. So I was like, oh, dude, that's super cool. Started my laundry, like my clothes, especially the ones from the trip that I'd worn. I had them in like a plastic bag. And then I played some Dust to the End, and then had a quick conversation with Korey. He was on his way back from the wedding, and I'm pretty sure he was flying back. Yeah, he was flying. They weren't driving back. And then went and checked on the laundry, switched over to the dryer, and then played some Dust to the End. And I'm kind of at the point in the game where it's like really, really starting to scale, like the late game scaling of it all. So I'm super over leveled for like the first three areas, and I'm like multi millionaire whatever. But in the fourth area, which is like the last one, I'm getting like bodied consistently. Like I'm losing tons of health. I don't really have strong weapons, and I'm like I don't really know how to like do this. Like, is there a shop that sells better weapons? Am I supposed to go find weapons? Like it's one of those things where I'm like I don't really know what to do here. So that's lame, but what can I do? So yeah, and then Ava and I watched an episode of our show, an episode of the Vampire Diaries, because we're back in town and we want to chill, and then took the clothes out of the dryer and started a load of towels so I could get everything organized in the bathroom, and then spent some more time with Ava and started prepping the steaks for lunch. I played some more Dust to the End and then went and cooked the steaks. I made steaks and green beans because now we have green beans that I harvested. And picked. What is the proper terminology? I'm pretty sure you could do either. But yeah, steaks were super good. And then we watched another episode of the Vampire Diaries before going to work. And yeah, that was pretty much the whole day. I ended up staying up super late playing Dust to the End because I was like really, really grinding for it, dude. I was like, I want to figure out this new area, and I kept just getting bodied, dude. And there's a couple bosses in the game that are like harder fights. Bro, what the is this new area? It's like literally like the regular monsters are like super. I know I haven't really explained Dust to the End on these video logs in a long time. Even though like there's just like roaming monsters and bandits you can fight, dude. They are tough. Like there was a boss I fought earlier in the game who was less difficult than these regular roaming monsters. What the are we doing? But yeah, I wanted to share a daily thought about like getting back into the habit of things after I get back from trips. So what is this? My window screen. I didn't even realize it was in frame. That's crazy. But so I at the start of making these video logs was not in the habit of really doing anything. Like I didn't really have daily goals. I didn't really have things to do on a daily basis. I didn't really have like consistency with what I was doing. And so it was like difficult for me to start the habit of things. Like going back in my planner, I'm just like, what was I even doing, bro? Like what was I thinking? It was crazy. But yeah, it's like it was just what a time to be alive when I was not consistent with my life. And now that I am consistent with my life, it's so interesting looking back. But getting back into the habit of things after coming back from trips feels like that. Like I'm so out of the habit of doing everything. Like literally the only habit that I keep is like brushing my teeth and my hair. Just like the first things I do in the morning. Brush my teeth, brush my hair, and take my focus meds. That's it. That's all I got. Like, that's my whole morning routine. And so to come back and then be like, okay, I don't really want to make a morning video log. I'm kind of like, I really want to like play video games, so I'll play video games. And then I get into the habit of playing video games, and I'm like, how did this happen? Why am I only playing video games? Because I got into the habit of playing video games. Like, what am I thinking, right? And so it's like, when I go and do things that are, I guess overstimulated isn't the right word. We'll call them exerting. Like, I exert energy. Like, I helped at the wedding, drove all the way home, and then had a rest day at the end of Sunday. When I have that rest day, my brain is going, we're resting now. So when I go back to like try to work, my brain is just like, but rest. And so, okay, bro, we're resting. My bad. Damn. So, and then I take a rest day, and now I have to do like a recovery video log for it. And I'm just like, what was I thinking, bro? And I'm like, even now, currently, I still struggle with this. Like, this will be a struggle for the rest of my life. But in the moment, I'm sitting there I can justify it, right? And I'm like, nah, it won't be that big of a deal. And then I'm out of the habit of making video logs for a little while, and I'm like, looking back, just like, man, what was I doing? Well, I wasn't doing video log. Like, what do you mean? What was you doing? You were playing video. You wrote down what you were doing instead of what you were supposed to be doing. And I think that's one of the most interesting parts of like the planner is, oh man, what was I doing instead? I can see exactly what I was doing instead. Whether it's video games, which is pretty common, or like researching some super niche topic that is going to become very, very minorly helpful in the very far future. Whatever it is I'm doing, like that's what I'm doing instead of making video logs. So, yeah, I hope that one day I get better at getting in the habit of things because I do plan on doing a ton of traveling in the future, but we'll see. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful Monday, September 8th, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.